In the center median there, and unfortunately some animals did not survive and were tossed out to the roadway. What is happening now with the eastbound side of 80 shut down at Hobolt upstream from this, they're trying to get the vehicles that were stuck between where it is closed now and the actual accident scene to turn around. Passenger vehicles have an easy time of that, trying to do a U-turn and go back and exit the wrong way off at Hobolt. All the other traffic that would be normally going through here is directed off at Hobolt, and a lot of them are directed south, especially semis down to US 6. You can take that over to Larkin and Larkin back north up to the eastbound side of I-80, or you can go north up to US 52 and do the same thing. Issue here is that nothing is going to move until another livestock trailer is brought in, and the animals that are up and standing in the roadway are corralled, penned up, and herded into a replacement trailer. So until those animals are rounded up, we are going to remain shut down here on the eastbound side of 80 East.
It's been a day or two since we talked to you guys. Today is absolutely nuts. It is, what, June 23rd? It's been about a week. Sitting in the semi, gonna get fired up, building up some air pressure right now, so that's what the beeping is. We got some of our campers parked out. Some of our new ones brought home, and I'm gonna use this truck to go park next to them as a windbreak. The weather app shows like gusting to 61, and I'm almost gonna guess it's sustained to 61. I don't know if you can see all the dust. But it is friggin' nuts. I heard that there's a fire about 20 miles from here, so I can't imagine how fun that is right now. But we do have some updates for you guys. We'll go over that a little later with you. Man, you see how much this thing is rocking. Uh-oh, we're losing the golf cart. I'll be right back. Okay, golf cart's taken care of. The brake came off and the wind was pushing it across the shop, in front of the shop and over toward my pickup. So we're grabbing the semi now. But we're gonna park this next to some campers as kind of a windbreak, because this front camper that's taking the brunt of the wind is rocking. So we're gonna park this here, so hopefully we don't have campers going sideways sitting here in our yard. But we've got 4 of them out so far. We got 3 new ones back home. Sounds like our very last one. It doesn't even have a build date now, so that's kind of a crap deal. So we're not sure how that's going to work now, because we know what's going to get built for the rest of the month and next month, and that camper's not on the list. So I don't know. We might have to find something else out to do that to do with that camper, find something else or whatever. But that was kind of the special layout. It's got a queen bed in the front, queen bed in the rear, so people probably won't want a bunkhouse. But so what have we been up to this week? We've done 3 runs out to Indiana and back for the local dealer, just doing single pulls. Going to end up deleasing from Dynamic for now. I can't get any answers on insurance for this. And I've listed my trailer for sale, so you might have seen that on Facebook already. I think we're gonna get an air ride or something like that for next year, but we're just gonna sell that one for now and see what we can find over the summer. Plus I have a couple other ideas. We talked about even switching companies or switching companies and just in general what we do. We talked about even pulling for a company that does reefers. They're only 18 miles away, so that'd be really nice because they have a yard. They have local drivers that go pick up loaded trailers, drop them off in the yard. You pick up that trailer, go wherever it is that it goes, and then they'll have another empty trailer sitting there, so they're all dropping hooks. So there's no unloading and loading for the most part. There will be a few, but then when you get reloaded, it comes right back to that yard. You unhook it and you can go home, and then the local driver will pick it up and go flip-flop it with some local companies. We have like Blue Bunny and a lot of meat packing plants around here, so yeah, they keep you busy doing that way, so they actually have a good system set up, so that'd be nice. But we have prom tonight, so we're kind of getting ready for all that stuff. Yeah, busy, but we'll talk to you guys with some of the changes here in a little while. Alright, well, now we're in the shop changing oil. So some of the changes I was talking about we're going to be doing, I got a hold of the Iowa Better Trucking Bureau, and we're going to get our own DOT numbers. So what we're going to do with that is we got a couple local dealers that we've been running for, and we run under their numbers. They have their own with our light truck, our 3/4 ton. So that's already actually all in the process. We already have all of our numbers. So this last week was actually the first week we ran with the numbers on the 1 ton, and so the pickups we won't have the lease on with any of the companies out of Indiana anymore. But the Western Star, like I said earlier, I'm not really sure what we're gonna do yet. I can't get the insurance. I can't get put on the insurance with Dynamic as of right now. I haven't heard otherwise. They're supposed to be checking on it, and I was supposed to have answers 2-3 weeks ago, and I still haven't heard anything. So we're just gonna de-lease for the summer. The local dealer, the one that we mainly work with, he'll keep us busy. I have 4 more to go grab this week. So last week we grabbed 3, and this week now starting we got 4 more to get before the end of the month. So we gotta do 4 of them back to back. And yeah, so it's busy. Like I said, we got prom, so I've been trying to get ready for that, getting campers pulled out. We gotta get the shop all cleaned up because it's a disaster. It always is every spring. And we're gonna have graduation out here in a couple weeks, so yeah, and getting campers ready. Reservations are starting to, well, reservations are going, but rentals are actually gonna be starting here pretty quick. So it's crazy. But last week, those 3 runs we had, every single one, oh, the weather, the wind, I know you guys know all about the wind lately, it's crazy. It's starting to let up now, but the next 2 days they're talking a bunch of wind yet, so I'm gonna head out tomorrow, and then hopefully by the time I start heading back, the wind's supposed to calm down in the afternoon, and hopefully I can make it back with no issues. And Courtney's gonna work at her part-time job Monday, Tuesday, so she's not gonna be able to help the first couple days of the week, and then I think we're gonna have to tag team again. Hopefully getting tires put on her truck this week, so she'll be all right. Them things are getting down there on tread, and those sidewalls are just getting worse, so got to get tires in her truck this week too. Then she can start running again. But I got 3 trips last week. I don't know if you guys heard about the semi that had the accident, and livestock cattle got splattered and running all over the place. That happened a mile in front of us, so we got stuck in that for 2.5 hours. So we literally were watching the news live on the tablet, and then looking up, and the helicopters were out in front of us a little ways. So that was a good time. Traffic jams every time, in and out. Got stuck in traffic jams all 3 trips. Courtney goes out by herself and she never hits any traffic in Chicago. Every time I go with, it's a shit show. Just my luck. But so yeah, like I said, got a lot of changes kind of coming this way. It's been a busy week, so that's why we haven't been putting videos out either. Did some videos kind of just going down the road here and there, but we haven't really done anything for talking wise. It's just either driving, sleeping, or getting stuff going. So that's kind of a little update, I guess. And if anybody was wondering, we're not going to hire on drivers or anything like that. It's just going to be us. We don't want to get too big into that and have to worry about other people too. We got enough stuff on our plate right now. Maybe in the future, who knows? Who knows what'll come out in the future if we get, you know, big enough. We have employees and stuff like that. But as of now, we have no intentions of leasing on anybody. Because we're not even 100% sure what we're going to be doing. If we do get enough like loads, like semi-wise, we might start running our own stuff later on too. But right now we're just getting our own numbers just to run single poles campers. Wait for our insurance to drop. First year is going to be a real kicker. But that was actually a real easy phone call to make. I called them and told her what we were doing and what I wanted to do, and she started explaining everything to me and all that stuff. And she said, or we can take care of it, and it's $200. So I was like, you know what, for $200, have at it. It's like I gave her all my information, and I think it was in 24 hours we had our numbers and all that stuff. But it did take about a week before we got all of our other crap in the mail, but we are all ready to go. I just got to get decals made and stuff like that for the truck now. But so that's kind of exciting, kind of scary, kind of nerve-wracking. But at least this way we can just run how we want, when we want, and don't have to worry about anybody else's stuff. So, and the flies are coming out. But anyway, there's a little update for you guys, and we'll probably see you here in a little while.
Next, we have Mackenzie Ryder, escorted by Damien.
Well, we're in Indiana already, just like that. Prom's over, weekend's over. But so in the next video, I'll go over more of why we are getting our own numbers. You're probably wondering why we're gonna get our own numbers. You know, it doesn't make sense financially wise. The insurance is gonna be sky high, and you'd be right. But in the next video, we'll go over our train of thought and why we're doing what we're doing. We'll see you in the next one.